You have asked, and now is here. YouTube memberships with weekly workouts and exclusive content for superfans. Make sure to click the join button to become a member. If you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back to another technique video. Today we're going to be going over the rear teep. So let's take our fighting stance here. I'll show you first the rear teep, teep, and I come back, teep, and I come back. Same thing going with our rear teep here sideways, teep, teep, come back, teep, come back. Now think of it as your teeps as the jab and the cross. So the lead teep is going to be that jab. It's going to be super useful to measure the distance, to set up stronger attacks. And then your rear teep is going to be a more powerful teep to really push your opponent back. Now, when we throw our rear teep, one of the biggest difference is that your rear teep is going to be longer than your lead teep. So I'll say that again because this is a very key difference. Your lead teep is going to be shorter and your rear teep is going to be longer. And the reason is because once I do my lead teep, my base foot is the back leg. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere here. I'm not going forward or anything. But once I do my rear teep, the base becomes the front leg. So I'm about a foot forward. I'm about 1 foot or 2 feet forward here for my base. All right, so that's one key component about the rear teep. Remember it, I know I get a lot of questions when people do their teeps that, oh, I'm too far away, or oh, I feel like I'm jammed up. And the reason is because sometimes they'll use their rear teep, the long one, when the target is too close, so they get jammed up. And then when the target is too far, they try to use the lead leg, the front leg, and then they are too far away and they feel like they can't get there because they're using the wrong leg. They want to use the rear leg for long distance, and I want to use my lead leg for short distance, just like the jab and the cross. Same. The jab is going to be a certain distance, but your cross is going to be more powerful and longer distance than your jab. So remember, like the jab and the cross is going to be your lead teep and your rear teep. Now, something also very important for the rear teep is that just like we do our lead teep and this foot is 45 or 90 degrees, opening up the hip here, I want to do the same thing when I do my rear teep. Once I do my rear teep, I want to step just like this, kind of step out and open up your hip. Open up your hip and then teep. Here, teep, back to your fighting stance, teep, back to your fighting stance. Of course, same arm, same leg will be swinging straight down. Here, teep, come back. Here, teep, come back. Teep, come back. So when I do this, it's going to open up that hip. If I keep it like this and I try to teep, my hip is back and I won't have that power that I could have if I open up my hip. Plus, again, if I don't have that balance and I'm falling back, as soon as I hit something, I'm going to be falling back. I want my target to go back. I do not want to go back when I hit my target. And last tip is to make sure that you contract your body, always with balance. Either your lead teep or your rear teep, I want to make sure that I contract my body. So for instance, if I do my lead teep and I do this and I fall forward, this is going to be bad. I'm losing my balance. I can run into a punch. I can run into a technique. I want to throw my teep here. Teep and I come back. So I extend and then I bring back. I extend and then I bring back. I contract. So I extend and I contract my body. It's going to take some practice to build up your hip flexor muscles, but with practice, you will get that strength in your hip flexor muscles. So I want to contract and then bring it back and then back down to my fighting stance. Same thing with the rear leg. I want to throw my teep here, nice and long, and come back. Nice and long, and come back. Teep, and I come back. I do not want to be falling forward. Can I step forward here? Can I teep and step forward? Yes, I can, but I want to make sure that I step forward and not fall forward. So I want you practicing, especially with the lead teep, not falling forward. So no teeping and then falling forward. I want to teep, extend the hip, and then contract it with your core. Here, teep, come back. Rear leg, teep, come back. Now remember, Rear leg, I open up here. Teep, come back. Teep, come back. Teep, come back. All right, extend the arm and always chin down. All right, guys, so that is the breakdown of the rear teep. See you guys in the next video.
If you love this video, consider becoming a super fan. For a very small price, directly support the growth of your favorite Muay Thai channel and get access to exclusive perks only available to super fans. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to share and like this video, and like always, I can't wait to see you next time.